All right. Hi, Denise. I see your face up there. I see your face. Hello, Lori. Nice to see you. Oh, a little crack right there. That'll do me some good. What's up, Jet Set? What's up, Aaron? How are you, Donna? Rhonda Garland over there. Hello, Starberry. Happy belated birthday, darling. Happy belated birthday. Hello, Andy. Sultry Mom's back here. Darlene, nice to see you. I bet that felt... Oh, the crack. Yes, it did. It did. Actually, I got a little adjustment today in the chiropractic office. So, yeah, feeling a little good. Hi, Ginger. Good to see you. Who's that? Kelsey, Ann Neville. Hello, Julie. Julie, did you get my email? You asked for a song in the stratosphere today, Julie. Hello, Joy. Kathy Brown, Starlet. Yes. Hello, Saucy Michelle. Nice to see you. Hello, Janet from Florida. Hey, haven't seen you forever. Listen, I'm heading on a plane tomorrow, going to California, picking up the ship, and then I'm sailing. Oh, I got to do that one tonight, too. But we're going to kick it off with a little Jackson Brown. Going to feel good. Because we're running on empty. This is the last show for a while, folks. Let's have a good time, shall we? Welcome to Cruisin Through the Decades. On a Tuesday night, special edition. Hello, Terry. Looking out at the road, rushing underneath the wheels. Looking back at the years gone by like so many summer fields. In 65 I was 17 and running up on a wall. I don't know where I'm running now, I'm just running on. Running into the sun, but I'm running behind. Hello, Rebecca. Gotta do what you can just to keep your love alive. Trying not to confuse it with what you do to survive. What's up, Truly from Pennsylvania? In 69 I was 21 and I called the road my own. I don't know what that road turned on to, this road I'm on. Running into the sun, but I'm running behind. Hello, Don Blanc. What's up, Wendy Roy? A little cruising through the day. Hey, Wonder Woman, nice to see you too. Haven't seen you in a while. Hello, Dee Dee. Michelle. You like that lip sync? It's pretty good, isn't it? I've mastered it. I have mastered it. Just when you think it's not lip syncing. Everyone I know, everywhere I go. Hey, Dutch Karen. People need some reason to believe. I don't know about anyone but me. If it takes all night, well, that'll be alright. If I can get you to smile before I leave. Looking down at the road, rushing underneath my wheels. Hello, Claudia, darling. I don't know how to tell you all just how crazy this life feels. Look around for the friends that I used to turn to pull me through. Looking into their eyes, I see them running too. Running on. Hello, Vicky. Running into the sun, but I'm running behind. Honey, you really tempt me, you know the way you look so kind. I'd love to stick around, but I'm running behind. Oh, you know I don't even know what I'm hoping to find. Running into the sun, but I'm running behind. Yeah. Hello, Linda. What's up, Tina? Over there in Facebook land. Carla Bennett Roberts. Hello, Nancy. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. This is the last Cruising Through the Decade. Big hello from France, Normandy, France. Rock on, Normandy. Hello, Corinne. Yes, it has been a long time. Sing some Bee Gees. Listen, Mr. Lee Hart, you've been here long enough to know that we have a playlist we have to go. First of all, we have a playlist to go through first. And second of all, I never do a request when anybody just commands me to do something. I know it's all in fun, but a little please goes a long way. Or could you, or would you? You know, I'm heading on board a plane tomorrow. Going to California. I'm going to actually picking up a ship in Southern California. Got on board a westbound 747. Didn't think before deciding what to do. All that talk of opportunities, TV breaks and the movies rang true. Oh, it sure rang true. It seems it never rains in Southern California. That was very nice, Lee. Seems I've often heard that kind of talk before. If I have time, I will be glad to do it. It never rains in California, but girl, don't they want ya? It pours, man, it pours. Out of work, out of my head, out of self-respect, out of bread. I'm underloved, I'm underfed, I wanna go home. You like that hat? It never rains in California. Thank you, Jorge. But girl, don't they want, or Georgie, it pours, man, it pours. Ow. Thank you, Linda, smiley face. Share the live. This is the last one for over a month. Will you tell the folks back home I nearly made it? I was this close. Had offers, but don't know which one to take. Please don't tell them how you found me. Don't tell them how you found me. Give me a break. You loving this? Give me a break, hey brown eyes. Seems it never rains in Southern California. Seems I've often heard that kind of talk before. Oh, it never rains in California, but girl, don't they want? Hello, Terry. It pours, that's right, it's gone. Man, it pours. Hello, Mirasol. Hello, Ann Wag from the UK. Thank you, Polly. Thank you, Dawn. Hey, Joy. I hate the cold weather. It's supposed to snow this weekend. Hello, Corinne. It's supposed to snow this weekend. I hate the cold weather so much. I wake up with headaches, migraines, the cold weather. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So, now I'm back. I'm going to go back down to Mexico and enjoy the warm weather. Yes, 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 yes. Oh. Hey, Claudia, here's another song actually written by Jackson Browne for the Eagles. And then I'm going to get into the requests. Here we go. When I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load, I got 7 women on my mind. More than one on me, 2 that want something, one says she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up when you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand. Take it easy. Hello, Anita, Nathel. Hello, Nora, darling. What's up, Tina? When I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona, on such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Come on, baby, don't say me. Hello, April. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. What's up, Lay, over there in Facebook land? We may lose, we may win, but we'll never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in. Take it easy, come on. This is a good way to start. Cruising through the decades, because we're cruising through the decade. It is a great song, Steph. I'm reading. George Clooney. We were drinking buddies back in the late 80s. Yeah, he got all the fame. I got this hat. Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got a world of trouble on my mind. Looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. She's so hard to find. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels make you crazy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I got to know with your sweet love is gonna save me. Come on, everybody. Hello, T-Stars. Welcome back, T-Stars. So listen, I just, I think we got a, is Josie here? Where's Josie? I got a request for Josie. I don't know if she's here or not. She requested 3 songs. God bless her. I picked one of them. This is one of them. Well, I've been walking these streets so long. Thank you, Kathleen. I'm singing the same old song. I know every crack in these dirty sidewalks of Broadway. Where hustle's the name of the game. Thank you, April. The nice guys get washed away like the snow and the rain. I don't know that song, Natasha, sorry. There's been a load of compromising on the road to my horizon, but I'm gonna be where the lights are shining on me like a rhinestone cowboy, riding down on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo. refrain. Smile can hide all the pain. You're down when you're riding the train that's taking the long way. I dream of the things that I do, with a subway token and a dollar tucked in my shoe. There'll be a load of compromising on the road to my horizon, but I'm gonna be where the lights are shining on me, like a rhinestone cowboy, riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo, like a rhinestone cowboy. Thank you, Rhonda. Getting cards and letters from people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. If you know it, sing along. Here we go. Like a rhinestone cowboy, riding down on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo, like a rhinestone cowboy. Hello, Blue Genie. Getting cards and letters from people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. You're singing Mirasol. Hello, Sherry Henson. Thank you. Hey, listen, T-Stars and everybody else. You can listen to me all night long. If you follow the links to the YouTube channel, I got a song for Deb Patton that's coming up next. Listen, people who are requesting songs, it happens every single time. You all can fill out the requests on the request list, on the request form, and these people filled out these requests. During the show, it's hard for me to take requests until, if I have time, okay? If I have time. But anyway, if you go to the Cruisin Through the Decades, the YouTube channel, there's like over 100, 150 shows that we've done that have been posted. Also, it's a podcast. It's a podcast. So if you say, Alexa, play Cruisin Through the Decades, Robert Neary podcast, it'll say something like, oh, well, here's the latest episode. Same with, iTunes, YouTube Music, all the music stations that do podcasts. So this is a podcast. You can listen on your radio. You can listen in the car. You can watch it on YouTube and watch it all and have a great time. Great time. Because that's what we do. And if you've never met any of T-Stars, Blue Genie, again, all the new people that are coming, if you've never met any of the characters that have come in here to the studio, oh my gosh, go through the YouTube channel and you'll see some of them, the descriptions. It'll say 90s Nick makes an appearance, okay, or Nestor makes an appearance. Those are the ones you gotta watch. You'll flip out because those guys are incredible. 80s Eddie makes an appearance, okay? Troy's got to come back. We'll have Troy back before the holidays. I'll have Troy come back and sing a whole bunch of holiday songs, okay? Broadway Troy. 70 Steve. 70 Steve has been here a few times. So you gotta, yes, I'm early, Barbara, because I'm not even supposed to be here. I have so much to do. I have dinner with my wife at 8:30. We're gonna... she's catching up on Yellowstone. I've already seen it. She's just now catching up on all the old Yellowstones. She's hooked, of course. Anyway, go back there and watch them because they're fantastic. They really are. Deb Patton asked for a little Van Morrison, a little Into the Mystic. Well, I'm Garden Guy. We were born before the wind, oh, so younger than the sun. Yeah, the bonnie boat was worn as we sailed into the mystic. walk now, hear the sailors cry, smell the sea and feel the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly into the mystic. When that foghorn blows, I will be coming home. When that foghorn blows, well, I want to hear it. I don't have to fear it. I want to rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. And magnificently we will flow into the mystic. Come on, let's get it, boys. Here we go. Thank you, Rhonda. Yeah. Ooh, got me a kiss. Ooh, when that foghorn blows, you know I'll be coming home in 1 month. Foghorn blows, I gotta hear it. I don't have to fear it. I wanna rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. And together we will flow into the mystic. Yeah! Come on, girl. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Kim. Oh, Janet Culver, thank you. Hello, Veronica. Is it Veruca? Silly and sweet. We'll just call you that. Be back. I'll pop in when I'm on the ship. I'll pop in when I'm on the ship. You know I'll do that. And like I said, if the Wi-Fi is really good, you know, I'll just stick the phone up and you'll get to see the live shows when I'm on stage. Here's something for the Scott twins. If there's one thing in my life that's missing, times that I spent alone, sailing on the cool and bright clear water. There's lots of those friendly people showing me ways to go. I never want to lose their inspiration. Time for a cool change. I know that it's time for a cool change. Now that my life so prearranged, so was I was born in a sign of water. Know that it's time for a cool change. Pisces. I was born in the sign of water. It's there that I feel my best. The albatross and the whales, they are my brothers. It's kind of a special feeling. You're out on the sea alone, staring at the full moon like a lover. Oh man, I've seen so many of them out there. Time for a cool change. I know that it's time for a cool change. Now that change. I've never been romantic. Sometimes I don't care. Thank you, Ginger. I know it may sound selfish, but let me breathe the air. Let me breathe the air. Just when you think, you know, I want to take a picture of every sunset, and just when I think, oh, I've got like hundreds of shots of different sunsets all over the world, then there's another one that just says, click. If there's one thing in my life that's missing, it's the times that I spend alone, sailing on the cool and bright clear water. It's kind of a special feeling, out on the sea alone, staring at the full moon like a lover. Time for a cool change. I know it's time for a cool change. Oh, now that my life is so prearranged, I know there's time for a cool change. Oh, it's time. Oh, it's time. Oh, I know it's time for a change. Now that my life so prearranged, I know it's time for a cool change. Oh, I see that. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. Suzanne, I read that. Wendy over there? Julie over there? Hello, Arkansas. Idle. Deborah. It takes me a while. It takes me a while. It takes me a while to see. Lisa Thompson. It takes me a while to read all the, it takes me a while to read the handle when it goes up so quick. Here's one of my very, very favorites. You all know how wonderful I love this song. Thank you, Ann. So I'm going to sing it now. We got a great set list tonight. I'm mixing in the requests with my stuff, some of my favorites, because, like I said, we're not going to be here for a while. How about a little bread? Sit back and enjoy this one. Hey, have you ever tried really reaching out for the other side? I may be climbing on rainbows, but baby, here goes. Dreams there for those who sleep, life is for us to keep. If you're wondering what the song is leading to, but I'd like to make it real. I really think that we can make it, girl. Sing along, Janet. No, you don't know me well, and every little thing only time will tell. But you believe the things that I do, and we'll see it through. help me through. I'd like to make it with you. I really think that we can make it, girl. I'll be 64 in March. Come on now, Julie. Baby, you know that dreams, they're for those who sleep. Life is for us to keep. And if I chose the one I'd like to help me through, I'd like to make it with you. I really think that we can make it, girl. Yes. You have to Google. You can Google. You can Google. Say, how old is Robert Neary? And it'll tell you. How tall is Robert Neary? It'll tell you. Who's Robert Neary married to? And it'll tell you. The only thing that is wrong about Google is if you Google Robert Neary's net worth. It says my net worth is $4 million. I wish that were true. Everything else you ask about me on Google, it's pretty much true. Everything is pretty true, except what is my net worth? $4 million. Yeah, I'll tell you something. If my net worth was $4 million, I wouldn't be doing this. Well, I would, but maybe just like once a month for fun. I wouldn't be doing it 17 times a week. You know, and putting up the old spit jar, the spit bucket. I think they have me. Here's the thing. I think they have me confused. There's a musician in the UK, a rock and roller, who writes rock and roll, heavy metal, rock and roll background music to soundtracks. He's got stuff like on the first Iron Man and stuff like that. His name is also Robert Neary, and I think they confuse me with him. Because if you Google Robert Neary, all my stuff comes up. His stuff very, very rarely comes up. So I think he might have $4 million. His net worth might be $4 million. I think I have 4,000. I think they're missing they put too many extra zeros on, to tell you the truth. Anyway, a little crack right there. Yeah. Anyway. Just a few. So yeah, we're getting into were the Scott Twins even here? Well, the Scott Twins asked for a song, That Cool Change, and they're not even here. Hello, Karen, over there in Facebook land. Joy and pain. You were muted? Oh, there they are. Hi, Rebecca. I try and say hi to as many people as I can. Hello, Raul. Listen, again, these are some of my favorites that we haven't done in a while. Also mixed in with the hello, Greta. Hello, Greta. Nice to see you. Of course, you have to be married. Of course. 23 years. I found you again. Was I missing? I don't know. Was I missing? I don't know. I guess I'll just have to say I love you in a song. Okay? Let me. Don't even have it. Well, I know it's kind of late. I hope I didn't wait. What I've got to say can't wait. I know you'll understand. Every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's kind of strange. Every time I'm near, I don't know how to date. I just run out of things to say. I just marry him, Denise. I know you'd understand. Every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Thank you, D. Sampson. D. Sampson, D. Simpson, D. Sampson, 007. Hello, Marilyn, darling. Every time the time was right, all the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's kind of late. I hope I didn't wake you, but there's something that I just gotta say. It's the hat. I know you'd understand. Every time I tried to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. That's a very short, beautiful song. You're welcome. Oh, thank you, T-Stars. Someone wants to know if you're looking for 11. It's the hat. It's the hat, Nora. That's what it is, Nora. Yeah. All right, we're gonna get a little down now. We're gonna get a little down. Joy. Is this? I think this is this Joy, right? Joy, you asked for a little something by Willie Nelson, right? And then we'll stay in country, and we'll do the other joys. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have, and maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm sorry I was blind. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. And maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. And I guess I never told you that I'm so happy that you're mine. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. He just loves showing his butt, doesn't he? You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Oh, give me one more chance to keep you satisfied, keep you satisfied. Thank you, Dream a Little. Did you just Google it? Did you just Google how old I was, Greta? It told you, right? It's funny because then it says, other questions that people have asked Google about me. Little things I should have said and done. Girl, I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. 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 Thank you, Sheila. Nice to see you here. Yeah, that dog is now on a skateboard, but he's still showing off his butt. Remember when he was just, just turning his butt around and then farting the hearts, and then the hearts would come out, How about a little Alabama? We haven't done Alabama in a while. We have another Joy. Who wanted a song tonight by some Alabama. What do you say we do some Alabama? There's no way. There's just no way. Why don't you pull up a glass of wine? Oh, that's kind of loud. Sorry about that. As I lay by your side and hold you tonight, I want you to understand this love that I feel is so right and so real. I realize how lucky I am. And should you ever wonder if my love is true, there's something that I want to make clear to you. There's no way I can make it without you. There's no way that I'd even try. And if I had to survive without you in my life, well, I know I wouldn't last a day. Oh, babe, there's no way. Thank you, Summer. Thank you. Oh, another one just went up there. Thank you. It means so much to me whenever I see and wanting me look in your eyes. And I don't know how I can do without holding you close every night. I've waited so long just to have you to hold. And now that I've got you, well, I'll never let go. There's no way I can make it without you. There's no way that I'd even try. And if I had to survive without you in my life, well, I know I wouldn't last a day. Oh, babe, there's no way. Happy Dance Nancy. And I never knew until you brought out what's missing. Now you say forever, and I find my heart is listening. Yes, I'm listening. There's no way I can make it without you. There's no way that appreciate it. Thank you very much. So yeah, if you go back over those, okay, Joy, just stop that right now. I got a song. Is Starberry here? Is Starberry here? Is Kathleen here? Kathy Brown, rather? Kathy Brown, I see Kathy Brown. And then there's Starberry. Okay, so Starberry, that's not her real name. That's not her real name. No. I think Star is her name. Starberry is just something she put together. Star with a strawberry. She was having one of those moods one night, and she just came up with Starberry, which is pretty cool. But she's here. Yeah, she's here. She's here, Julie. She celebrated a birthday last Friday. And you're 37, right? 37, 38, something like that. She's been with us from the very beginning. Very, very close to the beginning. Actually, what was the video? It was, oh, You Put the Bomb on Me. That was it, right? You put the bomb on me, baby. So, right before Sugar Sugar came out, 36, got it. Right before Sugar Sugar came out is, that's right. See, I remember all these things, especially all my cruisers who've been here for a long time. T-Stars, I'll definitely remember you guys. When you keep coming back, I always remember you. It's just so, Josie, I sang your song, honey. If you weren't here, I apologize that you weren't here, but I did sing it. It was close to the top of the hour. You can go back on YouTube tonight, tomorrow rather, or on Facebook tonight, and you can see it. Okay, it was towards the top of the hour. Anyway, happy birthday, Starberry. You know what's one of the great things about being here is so many people have been here for so long. We've made so many connections, and a lot of people have never even met each other yet. But we're a great group of people. We're Gen Xers, baby. There's some boomers here as well. I just missed the boomer thing, so some of you might be boomers. The majority are Gen Xers. And we all, love the same music. We all probably had the same wild life in our teens and our 20s, just like we all love the way George Carlin talks and the way he, back in the 70s and the 80s. Boomer there, yeah. So anyway, we all suffer from CTDD, exactly, Terry. And we've made some great friendships. And Kathy Brown mentioned to me, she goes, would you do a song? A great song. This is a song that I actually do in the live show on the ship, and if you're around next week, I'll be able to, put it up there if you haven't seen it already, by Mr. Ed Sheeran. And she wanted to dedicate it to her friend, who we've made here. We all know and love Miss Starberry from the 80s, and she's got a great account. She really has found a little niche, and just puts up all these great videos and everything from the 80s. And it's fantastic. It brings us back. We're in the same kind of genre. So happy birthday. I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. I met a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just take my hand, be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes, baby. I'm dancing in the dark, you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to my favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve it. You look perfect tonight. I found a woman stronger than anything I know. She shares my dreams, I hope share a home. And I found love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids and we're so in love, fighting against our odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark, you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, you heard it, darling, you look perfect tonight. Oh, yeah. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark, you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to my favorite song. I have faith in what I see, and now I have met an angel in person. She looks perfect, I don't deserve it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Oh, yeah. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Thank you, stars. Thank you, Tess. Tina, happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Someone over there said that their husband's birthday was tomorrow, so happy anniversary to him. In birthday years, I mean, happy birthday. Oh, thank you, Lori. But happy birthday, Starberry. Thank you for continuing to be such a great supporter here. And again, that was from another wonderful, wonderful, wonderful cruiser, Miss Kathy Brown. Miss Kathy Brown. Miss Kathy Brown is second marriage in 41 years. Wendy was your, yeah, and it was your hubby. Elizabeth. No, you're amazing, Suzanne. No, you're amazing. No, you're amazing. Mary Ellen, is Mary Ellen here? We done, Robert? We done, Robert? We done, Robert? Great song. Oh, we done, Robert? Great song. Not exactly sure what you're saying, Glenn. Hello, Margaret. Hi, Margaret, over there in Facebook land. Do you perform singing anywhere? D. Sampson. Where do you live, D. Sampson? This'll be fun. This'll be fun. Where do you live, D. Sampson? Before I get to this, before I answer you, D. Sampson, where do you live? Ginger. I'm reading. Chester County, PA. Well, yes, as a matter of fact, I do perform. I perform So Good, the Neil Diamond Experience. So Good, the Neil Diamond Experience. That's me right there during the show. And we were just in Pennsylvania, actually. We're coming back. We just got another, where did I say it was, Joy? Somewhere out in New Jersey, another place out in New Jersey. We just got another one. We're going on tour. We're going Georgia, South Carolina, Florida. We just did Connecticut. We just did New Hampshire. We've done Pennsylvania. We will be coming back to Pennsylvania. Well, it is Robert Neary and So Good, the Neil Diamond Experience. And if you go up here to Linktree, If you go up there to the link tree, go up there to the link tree and go to the tour, go to the website. So good, the Neil Diamond. You know, if you can't remember anything, you know, as far as everything that I'm saying, you got to remember two names, Robert Neary and Neil Diamond. If you put in Robert Neary, Google Robert Neary, Neil Diamond, you know what the very first thing that comes up? The website. The website for So Good, the Neil Diamond Experience. That's how popular it is right now. That's how popular. Hi again. Hi again, Welsh Princess. Hello, Brianna. So listen, that being said, we're going to do a couple of songs from the Neil Diamond show for you. And I'll show you what you got. My band is amazing. We do 21 songs. It's a full show. There's dance in it. My wife dances in it. I go from old Neil Diamond to young Neil Diamond. It's just incredible. It's just incredible. Joy has seen the show 15 times. Barbara Hazelton, she's not here right now. I think she's seen it about 4 times. Tess has seen it 5, 6, 7 times. Lori came all the way from Saskatchewan to see it. Marilyn has seen it. Denise just came in New Hampshire to see it. We got a lot of people coming in Florida and Georgia to come and see it. She's still on trying to get hooked up. Screw the Neil Diamond Show. Do you have any friends that you can introduce me to? Anybody just like you? Unfortunately, all the friends I have are all married. There is one, though, but he's out in Arizona. So let me do this. That's funny. No, you're funny. No, you're funny. So let's do a couple of songs from the Neil Diamond Show, okay? You've watched more than 10 times, Tess? Okay. I'm sorry. But we're going to do... Okay, so here's a little taste from my show. Oh, cracking roads to get on hold. We're going to ride till there ain't no more to go. Taking it slow. Lord, don't you know? Have me a time with a poor man's lady hitching on a twilight train. Ain't nothing here that I care to take along. Maybe a song to sing when I want. Don't need to say please to no man for a happy tune. Oh, love, my rosy child, you got the way to make me happy. You and me will go in style. Crackling rose, you're a sophomore woman. You make me sing like a guitar. Hang on to me, girl, a song is running on, yeah. Play it now, play it now, play it now, my baby. Crackling rose will make me smile. Girl, if it lasts for an hour, well, that's alright. We got all night to set the world right. Find us a dream that don't answer no questions, yeah. Oh, love, my rosy child, you got the way to make me happy. You and me will go inside. Crackling rose, you're a soft old woman. You make me sing like a guitar. Hang on to me, girl, the song is running on, yeah. Play it now, play it now, play it now, my baby. Crackling rose and make me smile. Girl, if it lasts for an hour, well, that's alright. We got all night to set the world right. Find us a dream that don't ask no questions. Ba 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 ba. Come on, ba 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 ba. tracks. These are the tracks from my actual show. Everybody loves this song, and I lead up to it, of course. This is the actual tracks from my show. And this is the part of the show where I dedicate it to all my cruisers, no matter where I am. She was morning, and I was nighttime. One day I woke up to find her lying beside my bed. And I softly said, come take me. Hello. For I'd been lonely, in need of someone, as though I'd done someone wrong somewhere, but I don't know where. I don't know where. Come lately, you are the sun, I am the moon, you are the words, I am the tune, play me. Songs she sang to me, songs she brought to me, words that rang in me, rhyme that sprang from me one night. And what was right that came to me? Oh, God bless you, Samson. You are the sun, I am the moon, you are the words, I am the tune, play me. What's up, Anthony? How you doing, buddy? This is art from my wife, from my wife's gallery, Irie Girl Art, IrieGirlArt.com. She sells all her paintings. Whole house is a gallery. And so it was that I came to travel upon a road that was long and narrow, another place, another grace that came to me. You are the sun, I am the moon, you are the words, I am the tune, play me. You are the sun, I am the moon, you are the words, I am the tune, play. And of course now we added an encore, Suleiman, which was, that's the idea, Zappy. That's the idea, Zappy. That's why I headline my own show right now. And we're killing it. We are killing it. We are killing it. These are the two shows that I do on the cruise ships. I do So Good, the Neil Diamond Experience on the cruise ships, and I do it with the band. And then, listen, I still haven't put up the, I have to put that up. I'll put it up this week while I'm on the ship. The last ship that I was on, I did Cruising Through the Decades with the band, with the live band. Usually I do it with my tracks, and it was so good. So these are the two shows that I do on the cruise, on the cruise ships. So 2 nights out of the entire cruise is when I work. I do a 7 and 9 o'clock show, 7 and 9 o'clock show, and that's it. And then I have rehearsal during that day. The rest of the time, believe it or not, I get bored. If I'm not with my wife, and if it's not celebrity, I get to have fun with a lot of the people. But I do get bored. I get bored. I'm not there to spend money, you know. I'll get out on a port, you know that, and I'll make a video and have some fun, you know that. That's what I do. I'll get a magnet because I collect the magnets all the places I've been to. But you remember when I'm going to cross the equator, so I'm going to get a picture of that. I'm going to get a little Kodak Instamatic picture of us just, you know, crossing the line with the flags and the. We just crossed the equator. There it is. That was it. That's it right there. You didn't see it? Imagine, like I said, it's a big red line just right across the sea. Here it comes. Anyway, that's it. So listen, let's get back to these. Michelle, I got yours towards the end. Mary Ellen, did Mary Ellen, was she here? I thought I saw her. Don't blink. We crossed the equator. Remember when you were driving as a kid? We used to do this. We used to drive everywhere. We used to drive everywhere to the, states, and then you pass a state, and we had the big trailer, and we'd have, my dad would be pulling the trailer, and there'd be 7 of us in the station wagon, the Brady Bunch station wagon, and my brother and I would. The front of the car's in Pennsylvania, the trailer's not now. I'm in Pennsylvania, and the trailer's not now. The trailer, now we're all in Pennsylvania. The front of the car's in Georgia now. I'm in Georgia. The trailer's not in Georgia now. We're all in Georgia. When we cross that line, we cross the state line. Well, that's what I'm going to do when I'm on the ship. The front of the ship is across the equator, and the back of the ship is not across the equator. And now we're in Peru, and now we're Chile. Now we're all in Chile. Now we're across the equator. Okay, can I go home now? Remember that? Looking for license plates. That was fun too, yeah. Hey, Pam Keys. Pam Keys, where the heck have you been, Pam Keys? Hello, Leanna. So Mary Ellen's not here? Mary Ellen's not here? All right, I'm going to do another one. Remember that Candy? All right, Mary Ellen's not here. All requesting songs, and she's here? She's not. Wait, she is here. She's not here. She is here. She is here. She is there. Okay, there she is. Hello, Mary Ellen. Good Lord in heaven. You have one name. You have one name. In this case, you have 2 names. So, it's not like is Mary here, is Mary here. I've actually said, is Mary Ellen here 17 times. You have one name. In this case, you have 2 names. And it took you 17 minutes to say I'm here. Nah. It's funny when George Carlin makes an appearance. Anyway, we'll do a song by the Beatles for Mary Ellen. 2 names. Not just ringing out one name. 2 names. Haven't done this song in forever. I think we've only done this song like twice. Someone's gone. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other love. Something in the way she woos me. Don't want to leave her now. I believe now. Good night, D. Sampson. Something in her smile, she knows that I don't need no other love. Something in her style that shows me I don't want to leave her now. I believe now. Hey, Julie Ford. You're asking me when my love goes. I don't know. You stick around now, it may show. I don't know. Lay down that riff, John. Good night, Rebecca. We'll see you in a month. Oh, thank you, Dana. Something in the way she knows. I'm glad too, Brownie. And all I have to do is think of her. Something in the things she shows. Don't want to leave her now. I believe in how That's a little Beatles for you. A little Beatles from the boys from Manchester. Just a little, Manchester, we're from Liverpool. Where the hell are you from, boy? Liverpool, Manchester. It's like a Bronx guy saying he's from Brooklyn. No, Brooklyn is the Bronx. Manchester, Liverpool. Listen, we have a few more because I'm listening. My wife just got home. Deb Patton, you missed your song, honey. You missed your song. If you're going to request songs, you got to stay here. You got to be here. Thank you, T-Stars. Listen, we got 3 more songs that I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 songs. And one of them is Michelle's song. Yeah, and that's it. Then I got everybody else's. Okay? All right. Let me do this one. This is another favorite of mine that we haven't done in a while. Little Dave Loggins. Hello, Janoine. Chilling in the hospital. Oh, God bless you, hon. Please come to Boston for the springtime. I'm staying here with friends and they got lots of room. And you can sell your paintings on the sidewalk. My cafe where I ought to be working soon. Please come to Boston. She said no. Would you come home to me? And she said, hey rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Please come to Denver with the snowfall beneath. We move up into the mountains so far we can't be found. Hello, Tracy. Throw I love you echoes down the canyon. And then lie awake at night until they come back around. Please come to Denver, she said no. Or would you come home to me? And she said, hey rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Denver ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Yeah, such a great song. Thank you, lady. Oh, God bless you, Brownie. Now this drifter's world goes round and round, and I doubt that it's ever gonna stop. But of all the dreams I've lost and found, and all that I ain't got, I still need to lean to someone I can sing to. Please come to LA to live forever. A California life alone is just too hard to find. I live in a house that looks out over the ocean. And there's some stars that fell from the sky, living up on a hill. Please come to LA, she just said no. But won't you come home to me? And she said, hey rambling boy, why don't you settle down? LA can be your kind of town. There ain't no more and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the number one fan of the man from Tennessee. I'm the number one fan of the man from Tennessee. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Jersey girl, nice to see you. Thank you, Joy, for letting those people know that. I appreciate that. Michelle, is Michelle here? Michelle Rushton, is she still here? We're winding down to the last 3 songs for the next month. Oh, yo, thanks, Ricky. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Oh, well, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. You're in the right place to feel heartache, especially if you have your CTDD patch, because that just takes it all away. Rip it right off like a Band-Aid. Patricia, where's Patricia? Oh, that's okay, Lindy. Yes, thank you, Sheila. Okay, Michelle's not here, so I'm going to do two last songs. I hear my wife walking around up there. Gave me to buy me. Thanks for the info you gave me. Oh, you're welcome, man. Yeah, I get a special request. Janoin, I'm actually gonna. I gotta close out Janoin. Okay. I'm not gonna have any time for any requests. I'm gonna do 2 last songs. I promised you I would do "Behold," and this one I want to do for all of you guys because it's John Denver and I'm leaving on a jet plane. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I had to wake you up to say goodbye. But the dawn is breaking, it's early morning. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already out, so lonesome I could cry. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. Thank you, lady. And I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've let you down. So many times I've played around. I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I think of you. Every song I sing, I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring. Thank you, Sybil. Come on back. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you're waiting for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. Tess. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come to leave you. One more time, let me kiss you. Close your eyes, I'll be on my just dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone, about the times I won't have to say, come on, kiss me and smile for me, tell me that you'll wait for me, hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane, I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go, and I'm leaving on a jet plane, I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. I gotta go where the money is. I gotta go where the money is. And where I'm celebrated. I'm no longer celebrated in this industry. You all know that. So I created my own thing. I don't like to go. But you know, when I told my agent last year I only want to go out no more than 2 or 3 weeks at the most, and at least a week in between. And he offered me this contract, and of course I had to say yes, because it's actually only 2 weeks. But then they added, I have to stay 2 days in Panama to pick up the next ship, and then I have to stay 2 days in Portugal to pick up the next ship. So it totals out to be 4 weeks. Thank you, Tracy. So listen, I'm going to close, and it's going to be right around 8:30. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Safe travels, yes. I will be, I will pop in every once in a while. If the Wi-Fi is good, I pop in. I'm on top of the ship. I pop in on a live just to talk and say hi, walk you around, show you the ship, If I get good service, when I cross the equator, I'll show you. I'll let you know when it is, when the time zone is. I think the time zone is still fairly eastern, straight down there. It might be a little less. But if you all had a good time, I did want to squeeze in one more show to say goodbye, because tomorrow was going to be the last show. I thought I was going to be leaving on Thursday, but they told me I'm leaving tomorrow. It would have been much easier to leave Thursday morning and then just go right to the ship, but they got me flying in tomorrow night, and then they got to put me up in a hotel. So I don't know why they're doing that. Anyway, it's not up to me. If it were up to me, then I would do it the other way. And I'm gonna miss Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be in a hotel in Panama on Thanksgiving. So I'll definitely, I'll probably go live then too and say, hey, happy anniversary, everybody. But I'm not taking the equipment. I travel very lightly as possible now, because of my back, because of my neck, and I just have to take it easy. So I travel as light as possible. 22 pairs of underwear, 2 pairs of shorts, 3 shirts, and a couple of pairs of socks, and then everything else is just thrown in there. That's it. That's what I take. Very, very light. So yes, if you want to contribute the last time, if you haven't contributed in a while, now's the time, because it's going to be a while, and I really appreciate it. If you want to contribute to the Spit Bucket. The Spit Buckets are located on Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. Right there. It says R. Neary 16. Okay, but Venmo is Robert Neary 16, but it's the same picture, of course. Okay? And if you go to the link tree, it just takes you right there. And this is great. All these beautiful gifts right here are wonderful, and I appreciate you very, very much. When I come back, I will be doing. I'll have Troy. I'll have Nestor come back, and we'll do the. We'll do all the holiday songs and have a good time. Not going to be every day. I think we only have like 4 shows in December as well. Okay. All before Christmas, because then I go away for a New Year's tour as well. All right? Just want to thank Joy and Lori over here. Teresa And Julie, thanks for taking care of those 10 rowdy people over there in Facebook land. They are always, always over there. I'm actually auditioning, interviewing some other moderators to help you guys out. So I know it's very, very difficult, those rowdy people over there in Facebook land. Thank you. You guys are wonderful. I am going to miss you, but I will be back. I will be back. And I will be popping in and saying hi on the ship. Like I said, I will be doing that. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. Jones, Mario. So this is a song that I wrote during COVID, during the pandemic. It is streaming. It is streaming across all platforms. The title of the song is called Behold. So go into any streaming platform. Behold Robert Neary. Lord, on your time, you'll show us the reason, and on your time, you will clear our sight. And in this time, when all seems hopeless, you're raising up an army of light. As we wait on you, oh Lord, you'll renew our strength, oh Lord, and we will soar on wings like eagles. We will run and won't grow weary. We will walk and we will not fall down. And we'll behold your glory, Lord. Lord, on your time, you'll move these mountains, and on your time, you'll provide a way. And in this time, through all of the pain, you're teaching us to walk by faith. As we wait on you, oh Lord, you'll renew our strength, oh Lord, and we will soar on wings like eagles. We will run and won't grow weary. We will walk and we will Isn't that great? This guy's so full of himself. It's time for me to go. Anyway, everybody, it's going to be fun when we see each other again in the basement. I will see you on the ship. You know that. You know I'll go up live. I've done this route before in Mexico, and the Wi-Fi is fairly good. So you know I'll pop in and say hi. Okay? Safe travels to me, everybody. Thank you so much for all the love, for all the support. You know how much I love and appreciate you all. You know that. You know that. That's why I keep coming back. That's why I keep coming back. However, in the new year, it's not going to be, it might, like I said, it's only going to come down to 1 or 2 times a week. So leave them wanting more. That's the thing. Leave them wanting more. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. Anybody new that stopped by, you know, you can go to my. I got some new mail. I got some new mail from people via Instagram saying I popped in your show. I love your show. Your hat is kind of ragged, but you're awesome. And I said, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Anyway, I got to go. All right. I still haven't packed. You know, I started that song. All my bags are packed. Nope, not one. Not one of them. I have to leave the house tomorrow at 2 o'clock. I got to take the train to the plane. I got to take the train to the plane to the hotel to the shuttle to the ship. Anyway, love you all. I'll download this. I'll get it up on YouTube probably tonight or tomorrow. And I got to do got to do yesterday's as well. Yesterday's was great as well. Have that one ready to go. Okay. Good night. Good night. See y'all later. See y'all. I'll see you soon. Live from the basement. 1 month. Bye-bye.